Okay, so without any fortifications of any kind, sword 35 to 63, 37 to 66, okay? Smithing, 25 better smithing. And I've got some potions, which will give me 30, 40 and 20. So that's, what's that, 70, 80, 90, and with my gloves should give me 115 or so smithing. So, yeah, so that makes them slightly better. I just wanna, I'm doing a test here, so I wanna see what, so that's 95 to 84. They want to have another potion. So there is a cap. There is. It looks like there is a 100% cap on smithing. Maybe there isn't actually. Let's take those off. 74. Okay, so there's a 100% cap on smithing. There we go. Okay, guys. So this is a sword I forged a while ago with just 100 smithing, and it's got 69 damage without any boosts or anything. But then one I forged after, where I had 100 smithing skill, but boosted it by another 100% with potions and some armour I'd got that enhances smithing. You get I've got an extra 15 damage out of the sword, which might not seem like much, but when you factor in all your skills and boosts to one-handed damage, which are percentile based, having a higher base damage will make a difference in the end, in my opinion. And for the sake of 4 potions, or for the sake of 3 potions and a tiny bit of enchanting, which all together come to less than like 1,000, whatever the currency is in this gold, it seems well worth it if you ask me. So yeah, but it only applies, so that the bonus to smithing obviously only applies to damage done on improvements. It doesn't, when you craft an item, it doesn't improve that base damage or defense if it's armor, but the bonus will apply. So I've got this armor already, so you can see when I put all my equipment on properly and go back to my weapons, the difference is from 123 to 151. So I can't do the maths, but you know, it's a more significant difference. I mean, I suppose it makes this sword more in line with a base like Daedric weapon. But also, if you apply the same potion boosting way of things, of increasing your skills to enchanting as well, you could add. So where, for example, this is just with a base of 100 enchanting, I get 31 fire and 31 frost on this one weapon. You could boost that by another, so the same sort of increase of what we've got here. So where this is put on an extra 20 odd damage, this might put on an extra, so I don't know, 10 elemental damage, which doesn't seem like much, but when my max attack for a weapon at the minute looks to be 151, well, it was previously 123 plus 31 plus 31, having it as 151 plus, say, 40 plus 40 is quite a significant increase. Like I said, for the sake of a few potions, it's well worth it if you ask me. So I did a bit of testing, and it seems that there is a cap. There's a 100% extra bonus cap on it, and I think, yeah, elixirs or filters are the best ones. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to try and find enough enchanters stuff. So I've got 20, 45, 60, so I'm going to try and find another 40% worth of enchanting bonuses and then try and apply the same increase to my sword. But there you go, so you know, something that is worth doing just to make things a little bit better. It's because every little helps, it seems. And I mean, it was getting to a point where my character was pretty good, and then all of a sudden when I started leveling more, it became, I had to be careful again. I went from being able to just rush through and kill things to actually not having problems, but having to be very, very careful. So, I mean, the other thing is, for example, here, where I've enchanted my boots, my gauntlets, my shield, and these 2 items, with the percentile increase from potions to enchanting. So first I could re-blacksmith them and improve them to get a higher base defense, and then also enchant them to get a higher bonus to my skills, which could mean that, you know, potentially I don't need to have this extra 20% magic resistance to round all my elemental resistances up to 100, which would free up a second slot on an amulet. So I could add even more damage to my armour. Sorry, damage to my armour. Either, so I could get my block up over 100%, I could get my one-handed boosts to, over 100, or I could put something else entirely. I could fortify my light armour to up my defence. Anything, really. Look at having regeneration for your health or your stamina or something like that. So, yeah, if you're wondering as a one-handed character how on earth you could possibly, how you could get your, so if you're as a light armoured character, how you could get your armour rating up as high as the heavy armour. Yeah, boost, after getting your skills to 100, boost it with potions and enchantments. Potions, enchantments to improve your smithing and your enchanting, to then go back and craft and improve and smith and enchant your items again. The only thing I'd suggest that might be an issue with it is, firstly, I don't think there's an enchantment to improve your enchanting, so you'd have to do it all with potions, and they only last for, I think it's 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So if you're lucky and you don't want to name anything, you would probably only be able to enchant a couple of things before it went off, so you probably need to have enough to get up to technically like 100% 2 or 3 times. I don't know. But anyway, so I know this isn't new, but I've been putting some videos up as this character, so I thought it might just be nice to explain how my gear got a little bit better when actually it would all look to be exactly the same. So yeah, so there you go. Thoughts, comments, if you know any more information about the cap. I think I remember reading somewhere that the maximum damage negation you can have is 80%. So is there any point getting things up to 100, particularly with armour? I think somebody said that the magic number is something like 585, and if your armour hits that, then it will never get any better. So if you're getting that amount, don't bother increasing defence anymore, because it won't make a difference. But if anyone's got any thoughts on that, let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching.